my beautiful ladybugs and beetles, and to all the new people, mis amix on here. I came to the park because I wanted a change of setting to read, to write, to draw here with Christian. We still have about 3 hours left till the author event. We just came here to kind of let time pass quickly, and I think we're gonna go eat afterwards. I'm super excited because it's my first time going to this type of event and I don't know what to expect, but I'm very ecstatic. I'm excited to bring you guys with me. I'm gonna be real with you guys, I haven't read a single book in the whole month of June, and I think it's because of Intermezzo's fault. I don't want to say that it's boring because I feel like it's rude, but it did put me in a huge reading slump. And then afterwards I picked up Stoner by John Williams, and I am a mood reader. It just wasn't for me in that moment. I think it's right book, wrong timing. I don't like his wife, by the way, the one that he chose. And there was red flags to begin with as well. Afterwards, I picked up the marvelous The Count of Monte Cristo, and I'm so happy I found this edition of it, this copy, because the one that's thick and big was very intimidating, which is why I was contemplating picking it up, but I'm glad I did, and I actually wish I did sooner. I'm loving it so far, and I was also a bit scared going into it because there has been 2 times where I struggled reading 2 classic novels. I felt like I wasn't ready, but I'm glad I did. So far, I'm underlining all the quotes that I like, and I'm underlining the words that I don't understand, and I'm circling the words that I feel like I know what it means, but I still don't know. Usually when I write my thoughts in the books, anything that comes up in my mind, like for example, on one part where, I'm sorry if I'm going to pronounce this character's name wrong, Dangler? I'm sorry. Him, when he betrayed Edmund, I was so infuriated that I wrote down desgraciado, because it's true. Like, I don't get why out of envy you would do such a thing to someone, pretend that they did something when they didn't end up doing it at all. He's living his life all rich and stuff. And I also don't like that guy Fernand. He likes his girl. I forgot her name, but it's Edmund's girlfriend. And then Dangler would bully him, basically looking at his face, because they would kiss, and Dangler would look at Fernand to make sure that he was looking at them kiss. And I just think that it was rude, you know? I don't know, I'm loving this story so much. I can't wait to read more. I am in page 220. I started it about a week ago. I'm really taking it all in and savoring it. That's an update for you guys. We're gonna go find a spot to read and write at because I want to change spots again. Guys, my phone is about to die almost. I'm at 26 and I still have to film the author event. I'm gonna probably use Christian's phone to film that. I have been journaling a lot. Which I think I'm getting better at. I think the problem was not having enough stickers. I think that's what was stopping me from achieving my full potential when it comes to journaling. And I have this one, which is the loot I would drop in the video game. And then I have this one, which is all the stuff that my sister and my best friend Michael enjoy doing. And my sister loves the color pink and Michael loves the color black. It's his favorite color. And things that they enjoy doing. He loves piano, his favorite animal is foxes, and I know that's a butterfly, but, well, he told me it's a butterfly, but I try my best to put it as a moth because he loves moth as well, and the computer is more like a PC. And then my sister is obsessed with music. She literally sleeps with headphones on, with her earplugs on, and loves coffee just as much as me. Here, I'm gonna cover this part. I went to SummerCon, which some of you guys already know this, but I did meet Zachary Gordon, who portrays Greg Heffley, and Robert Capron, who portrays Rowley Jefferson in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. And I was so happy. I was fangirling because you guys know I reference lines in the past videos and how much I love Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, and it's my comfort movie. I watch it all the time when I feel anxious, when I feel down, and it always cheers me up. So meeting them in person was a dream come true in a way. And I also met Matthew Lillard, which is Stu from Scream. He portrays also Scooby in the live action Scooby-Doo movie, and is also William Afton in FNAF. He was very kind, yeah. I'm so happy I got to meet all of them. I also met Charles Martinet, but I didn't get a picture or an autograph, but I was standing in line next to Christian, so I did see him face to face, the voice of Mario, which was so iconic. I mean, they're all icons, but prepare to be sick of me. I'm just playing. This is the first and last time I'm gonna bring it up. Also did this journaling. Oh shit, I almost ripped it, guys. I also did this journaling, which is some ladybugs. I drew some ladybugs because they're my favorite bug. And this fill with positivity cup and overflowing it. And I love the stuff I wrote. That's how I feel about myself, and I really love it so much. And for context, the Jinx, putting the hair color of Jinx, I meant to put I have the correct hair color of Jinx because I re-dyed my hair a different kind of blue. I don't know if you guys could tell because back then it was more of a aquamarine blue. Now I ended up doing GDY by Blue Ruin. I mean, no, actually it's Blue Ruin by GDY, my bad. And then Poseidon by Arctic Fox. I mixed both of them, but something went wrong. Now I have two colors. You could see right there, it's two different colors. This is Poseidon and this is more like Blue Ruin. Blue Ruin by GDY didn't really stick, which kind of annoyed me. The people who do my hair is Christian and Michael and Selena. They're the ones who help me do my hair every time I need to redo my roots. And I don't film it because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I don't want you guys to follow the steps that I do, you know? And the other context, if you read, one of them says, I will win Roblox bingo. And I've been wanting to win so badly because me and Monse stayed up, I think, till 12 a.m. once playing bingo in Roblox, and we didn't win a single time. And then Christian ends up joining in and he wins the first match. And I was like, how are you doing that? I want to win so badly and I can't because obviously it's Michael says it's random and I know that, but still, like, how is that possible? Like, Christian, as soon as he joins, he wins, and me and Monse that were there for I think 3 hours, are struggling to win. And I see some people having like 2 cards, which we were trying to figure out how we can get 2 cards as well, because that makes a better chance of winning. But yes, I have 2 shades of blue right now, and if my hair ends up getting too damaged, because I have contemplated going back to my normal hair color, which is black, but then I feel like blue is my signature look. It's me, you know, in a way it's me. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to give up on it just yet, because there's times where I feel like, will I ever get the correct color of Jinx? I feel like Blue Ruin is more of League of Legends Jinx, and then Poseidon is more of Arcane Jinx. And I'm going more for Arcane. If it gets too damaged to the point where it's not able to do any justice, nothing can help it, then I would just simply chop it off and get a haircut exactly like Powder. You can't get rid of me, Arcane. I'm much of a big fan. Someone passed by and I didn't stop recording. I'm very proud of myself. I feel like YouTube is helping me in a way get out of my shell. I've peeped it. I've been peeping it the past months that I've begun this channel, and I'm actually super happy on how I'm improving when it comes to anxiety and caring. But now I don't care, and the minute that I do, I listen to Me Vale by Maná. The Hispanic community who watch me probably knows them, and that's the song I listen to in order to get my mood back up and get myself back on track when I start noticing an inch of caring about what people think. And I think everyone should choose a song where the lyrics have, you know, something that says that I don't care, you know? The feeling of it, the lyrics, the beat, something that, you know, that could help you in a way if you start feeling that way. And I'm gonna probably stop talking right now because my phone is running out of battery and I have to go to the author event. I think there's only 2 hours left. I'm very excited. See you guys over there. Bye.
I did not really do research into how to write a movie because, again, I was keeping this list in my head of like all the grievances I had of like writing a book, right? And like all the stuff that I had of like my process. And I really wanted to put it into a book. And so I basically had her have my exact writing process. Like she makes the plot monster, I make a plot monster, like she outlined, I outlined, and the only thing I threw in there is I actually asked the screenwriter for the Light Lark movie. I was like, oh, like, can I like figure out, I did not really like what she was saying about like her writing process. I was like, that doesn't look like mine, but she did say that she used like a very specific writing program, and so I put the name of the program in there, and that was it, like what I put. Just, so if you're a screenwriter, I'm sorry, like, but I wanted it to be more like, I wanted to be able to authentically write about how it feels to be a writer, and I only know from writing books, and so while I assume it's similar, the thing that I did not include in there, and which I assume is the case, is screenwriting is very collaborative. Like I know from having the like Light Lark movie and now Summer in the City movie happening, and like you see behind the scenes that there are often many people writing the same screenplay. So like one person might be credited, but it's many different people writing that movie over time. Like the studio will be like, oh, I want this person to do a pass on this, blah, blah. Sometimes even, and I learned this while I never knew this, sometimes they'll even like, maybe I shouldn't say this, maybe sometimes, not for Light Lark or Summer in the City yet, they haven't done this, but they will sometimes hire like 10 comedians to go in a room and read through the script and just like throw out jokes and like put them into the script. And so you have all these people like writing this movie. That's something that I probably could have explored in this book, but Elle is a hermit, like she's alone, and writing a book is very much, you're alone. Obviously you have an editor, but they come in late in the process. Like sometimes you're writing the first draft for years before anyone ever sees it. And I really wanted her to have that experience of she's alone, she can't do this. Like I think maybe if a screenwriter has writer's block, they could like go ask other writers, but with a novel, it's hard to do that. And so, yeah, I guess I just wrote like what it's like to write a book instead of a movie. But I didn't want to make her an author because she's supposed to be anonymous, and I thought that was like pretty hard nowadays when like we have to be online to do our books. I did think for a screenwriter it was maybe more believable that she could be anonymous because like I don't.
God, like I miss my world, I miss my characters, and so I was like, let me just try, and so I started rewriting it. Yeah, like it was really cool seeing her go through it, and I have a joke written down, and so if we could all fake a laugh, that would be great. Because she has this muse, was it a hot new bombshell?
But so Light Lark came out in August, Night Bane came out in November, and why, like they wanted it to come out in August, but I was having really bad writer's block because for my entire life I was writing books that no one was reading. Either I was like querying for many years, like over a decade, and no one wanted to buy the book, or I was writing other books that like didn't sell as well. So like, I never was used to like having readers that like had like they were waiting for the book. And it was really, it really weighed on me that I knew people like either preferred like Burma or Oro or like, and I really was trying for it to not affect my writing process because I've always known what would happen in the series from the very beginning. But it was hard to like see so many people be like, I hope this happens, and you're like, oh my gosh, it doesn't, right? Like, it's oh god, like so I was really stuck for a long time, and honestly, what helped me was I went on a book tour in Paris. And I met readers, and it was the first time that people were like, were really like fans of the series, because I went on tour for Light Lark, but no one had really read it, right? Because like it's like you show up for the book tour, but unless you read it that day, like right, like you don't know the book, and so. By that point, they loved the book, and they were telling me like what, you know, and just meeting someone, you're like, oh, you read it, like you read my book, and like this is what you love about it. It just changed everything for me, and so I like always will keep like if someone gives me like a bracelet, like I keep it on my writing desk, and like I remember, I'm like this person said this to me, and like it really sticks with you, and that really helped me. Because I think like I'm always trying to find the space to write where it was like me at 12 years old with like a blank piece of paper, and you're just writing for yourself. You don't really even know how publishing works. You're like, I'm just writing a story I want to read. And so I think I'm always trying to go back to that place of just like, doesn't matter what happens, I just want to write the book that I want to read. And so it helps when I meet other people, and I'm like, you're just like me, like we both love enemies to lovers, like, you know, we both love it when a guy kills everyone in a room, and like, right?
¿Puedo cambiar tu sándwich por una de mis piñatas? Lo que pasa es que las estoy vendiendo y no he vendido ninguna.
No puedo porque el sándwich tiene veneno.